Has everybody been to a quarter auction? And has anyone been to a quarter auction? You have, okay. You have, okay, great. So what we do is, we have a group of vendors that follows us, okay? It could be, these are all home-based vendors, okay? People that are selling from their home, like Tupperware, Cincy, Mary Kay, 31 bags. I brought just a sample of what we have. We have a company named Cincy. I'm sure you've all heard of Cincy. I'm sure all your wives have got some Cincy in the house. This is just one of the items that will be on our auction block. Okay, we have a lady that does handbags. You'll have a handbag on the auction block. This bag is from 31 Gifts, which is another home-based business. There'll be something from 31 on the auction block. We're going to have probably, depending on the amount of vendors that we have, 40 to 50 items on the auction block. Now, each vendor that's there will put in 3 items that they will get their money back on. But they also put in an item that they donate to your organization. Okay? When the guests come in, they're going to buy a bidding paddle, which is this is what we use for a bidding paddle. You can buy 1, you can buy 5, you can buy as many as you want. And of course, the more you have, the more chances that you have to win, but also the more money it's going to cost to play. Okay? You can sell tickets, which is what I recommend. Selling your tickets for 3 tickets, or 3 paddles for $10. So when you come in, your guests are going to get 3 bidding paddles. Now they want to buy extra because maybe they really want something there in the auction, and they think, oh, I'll pay a lot for that. So they'll buy extra paddles. But what we do is we have a list of auction items. It'll tell you the vendor, the item, the retail value of that item, and the amount of quarters it's going to take you to bid on that item. Now, it goes anywhere from 1 to 4 quarters, depending on the value of the item. It increases at each $25 increment. So if you have an item up for bid, say this is a $20 piece of merchandise, so it's only going to be a 1-quarter bid. Now, once it hits 25, it's going to go up and it's going to be a 2-quarter bid, and so on with every $25 increment, up until $1, which is a 4-quarter bid. So if the first item up for auction is a Cincy burner, and you'd like to bid on that item, you think, yeah, I would like to have that, and you hold up 1 paddle, you're going to pay 1 quarter. If you hold up 2 paddles, you're going to pay 2 quarters. So for each paddle that you hold in the air, you pay per paddle. We go all the way up to 4 quarters. Some items we have are worth $100. So, if you hold up 2, you're going to pay $2. It's very, very simple. It sounds difficult. A lot of people come in and think they're never going to understand, but it's very simple. We come around, collect your quarters, we draw a chip from the bucket. If that's your paddle number, you've won that prize. Okay? It's a great way to raise money and have fun at the same time. Now, I think the reason that Paul asked me to come here is because there's a lot of different ways to raise money, and they all include a lot of work, a lot of effort. But what our group does is we come in and we do the work for you. You would set up your venue, your date, time of your auction, and what you would decide to charge for your tickets. I would suggest that each member be given a certain amount of tickets that they're required to sell. And they also bring in 1 item to be donated and auctioned off at the auction. And that's all the work you have to do. We do everything else. But it does take some effort on your part. You have to come, you have to bring your family, bring your friends. You need to sell as many tickets as what you can. I'd suggest maybe everybody be required to sell 10 tickets apiece. If you have 30 members, there you go. You've got a lot of people there and you're at your fundraiser. We'll need people to take money at the door from your organization, and maybe if you'd like to sell some raffle tickets or some 50-50 tickets, a couple people to do that. But other than that, that's all you do. We come in, I bring all the vendors, the home-based vendors with me. They all set up booths for cash and carry. They donate their items, and they do all the work for the evening. We also pay for your advertising, which is just a 2-week ad in the Advantage. The vendors all pay a small fee to be in that auction, to be able to set up cash and carry, to be able to recruit for their teams, and maybe to book some home shows, this was brought about by a group of home-based businesses. Say, for instance, Tupperware, where they always had home parties. People aren't going and doing home parties anymore, so these vendors needed an outlet to network. So they come up with this idea. Let's all get together. Let's have, we'll all invite friends, and maybe we can get some bookings for some home shows, or we can recruit some people under us. That's how it all came about. It's working great, but then again, it's only going to be successful if you're going to put some effort into it. It's not going to take a lot on your part, but it does take some. You do have to support your organization there by showing up, like I said, bringing friends, family, maybe sell some tickets, donate some items, and then the rest is you just come in, you sit down, you have a good time. It's just one of many ways to do a fundraiser. Now, you can make more money by doing a fundraiser where you go around and solicit donations from different businesses, which I'm sure you all know. We all get tired of donating to everything. So the vendors is the better way to do it. But you can go around, solicit donations, and we can auction them off and not have any vendors. But when you do that, then you have to do the work yourself for the evening. So, there's different ways to go about doing it.